Oh, Canada. Happy Canada Day, everyone. Today's a good day. It is the birthday of our country, 159 years. Canada is one of the greatest countries in the world, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. We're not perfect. We don't pretend to be perfect. There are a lot of things that make our country the greatest. Hi, I'm Joe, and welcome to Any Topic Tango. And this is the Canada Day special. Welcome. So, let's start with our food, because I'm a man who knows a lot about food. We have all dressed chips, which are amazing, the best ever. We also have beaver tails. If you haven't had those, I suggest you try them. Absolutely amazing. Now, we also bag our milk. That's cool, because we said, cartons? Nah, let's make it bagged. Easier to use. Our country is filled with a lot of great things. We have a very large freshwater supply. We have one of the largest in the world. We have some of the best hunting and fishing ever. Absolutely amazing, the hunting and fishing we have here. It's great. And especially in small communities like the one I live in, we're no further than 5 minutes away from hunting and fishing, which makes it even better. Now, I want to talk a little bit about our country's history. We've done a lot of things in our history. Let's start with World War I. We are very brutal people. We're nice, but when you piss us off, when you make us fucking mad, we get angry. And we're out for blood. During World War I, in trench warfare, what would happen is we used to throw cans of food over the lines into the German trenches. So we did that for a few days. And then we turned around and said, you know what? Screw this. Started lobbing grenades over. The Germans would rush to it thinking that there were food, and gone. We're very brutal when it comes to war. Now, let's move on to something scary in our country, because we do have scary things in our country. We have the Canadian goose, or as we call them, cobra chickens. They hiss, they're very territorial, and they're pissy as fuck all the time. You do not want to go one-on-one with a cobra chicken. That's like inviting Mike Tyson to bop you square right in the face. You just don't want to do it. Old Iron Mike's got his fist and boom. But the cobra chicken, you even look at it wrong. Boom. Boom. Gone. Happens that quick. So, this is going to be a shorter episode because I was very busy today doing Canada Day things with my family. But I just basically wanted to come on and say Happy Canada Day. And I appreciate everybody for watching the show so far. I'm really enjoying doing it. It's been a lot of fun for me. It's opened me up, and it's gotten me better at talking, which I was already good at because I'm like a fucking dial tone sometimes. But I really enjoy the show. So back to the things that make our country great. So this is a controversial one, because in every place, no matter where it is, whether it's Canada, whether it's the USA, whether it's England, whether it's France, whether it's Germany. There's always controversial things. And one of ours is healthcare. Now, people think that healthcare is like the healthcare is free here, which technically it is because we can access it without having to pay up front. But the thing is it's not, because we use our tax dollars to pay for it. So healthcare is not free, but at the same time, we access it like it's a big social program kind of deal. So that's why, like, it basically allows us or affords us the ability to be able to get sick and not have to worry. Because if you look at our neighbors down south, if anything happens, it's basically game over for some people. Some people just can't afford to pay for the healthcare. And I know our healthcare system isn't perfect. It never was. But at the same time, it's good for us. It works. I mean, it's slow, but it works. We all eventually get access to the healthcare, which is good. So we never really have to worry about if we get sick and other stuff like that, right? So that's our healthcare. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about the food thing because I love food. So I said all dressed chips. We have beaver tails. We have Nanaimo bars, which actually I just seen a video on TikTok the other day of people trying to pronounce Nanaimo bars, and it 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 killed me inside. It killed me inside. It's so, for anyone wondering, for anyone out of the country who might be watching this, a Nanaimo bar, it's pronounced Nanaimo bar, like Nanaimo, BC. I've heard people pronounce it Nanaimo, Nanaimo, and it's just, yeah, no, it drives me nuts when people do that. Just, it's Nanaimo bar. It's a wonderful dessert, and yeah, we also enjoy ketchup chips up here. Ketchup chips are something we have, and they're absolutely fucking amazing. They're awesome. They're good. So, we've talked a little bit about food. We've talked a little bit about our vivid history within war. We're also very good at peacekeeping. We've been on a lot of peacekeeping missions throughout our time. Apparently, after World War I, we decided, hey, let's not be as much of assholes now, and let's try and keep the peace. But there is one place we do not keep the peace, and that is on the ice. We are vicious on the ice. We are, I would say, the cobra chickens of the ice. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with some of us. We're known for our brutal hits in hockey, because after all, it is our sport. So, yeah. Now, I kind of want to go into like a little sports segment. So, as you know, I've been watching the World Cup, and I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun watching it, watching the other countries play. And I'm very surprised with Canada. Canada, I have to say, has surprised me because we generally didn't really have a good soccer team, but we made it out of the round. We made it out of the round robin, I guess the group stage. We made it out of the group stage, and we made it to the round of 32. We we beat South Africa, and now we're moving on to face Morocco. So congratulations to Team Canada for placing it to the round of 16. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll have an update for this next week. But yeah, I'm very proud to be in my country. We have a lot of freedoms here that a lot of us take for granted. I find, and especially when you look at other countries that don't have freedoms. I know And I know there's people who are saying that we're losing our freedoms, which I get to some extent. Like there is legislation that I'm not really fond of, but I'm not really here to talk that kind of politics as of right now. Um, but when I think about it, like the freedoms we have here are pretty good. Like if you go to another place that really doesn't have the freedom, um, yeah. So, but anyways, politics is boring. Let's shove that aside. No, I love being Canadian. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my country. We're progressive in nature, which is awesome. Um, and we're also some of the friendliest people you meet. Like I know, like a lot of tourism. Like when you go out to other countries and stuff like that, people always say, "Oh yeah, just wear a Canadian flag because everybody loves Canadians," and it is true. Like we're very generally easy to get along with people. We've always been, and I find like especially like, and I'm just thinking of my own um, instances, right, where I've met with Americans, I've met with people from Mexico. Um, yeah, it's very. I met with people from the UK, and yeah, thinking about it, like I am personally easy to get along with. Like I'm not very uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not a really combative person. I never have been. I just don't have it in me to be like that. Um, I always try to treat everyone with respect, which I think is a very important value or trait to have. But I think, yeah, we're just very nice people to meet. And that's one thing I really love about us. Like we're most of us are very easy to get along with. I won't say all because there is some difficult people in this world, and it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter which country you're from. Every country is going to have their difficult people, right? So, but yeah, um, I like our values in that we're very kind, we're very giving, we're a very forthright people. We love our Tim Hortons. Yeah. So Canada, like in my mind, you just can't beat it. You really can't. Like I love this country so much, and I think that I think I don't even know where I'm trying to go with this thought. Like I'm just lost in thought here. In a nutshell, like I just love my country. I really do. Like I think it's an amazing place. We have some really good scenery, whether you're in the CN Tower or you're seeing the mountains in Alberta and BC, like we have a lot of interesting land. We have a lot of interesting things to do. We have a harsher northern part, right? The Northwest Territories, Yukon, which takes on pretty harsh winters, kind of like our neighbors to the other side there. We have Alaska, right, which is part of the US. We share that part of harsh winter. So Alaskans know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, I think this is going to about summarize it for the day. Um, yeah, thank you all for watching, and happy Canada Day. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you around. Bye for now.